Hey everyone, Heather here with another episode of What's a 411? And today I'm going to give you the 411 on the Ninja Combi. And that just means I'm going to tell you some things that you need to know, but may have never even thought to ask so that you can get the most out of the product if you already own it or make an informed purchasing decision. But before we begin, hit like and subscribe. It lets YouTube know that you enjoy my content and gets it sent out to more people. And I really appreciate it. Thanks. Now, imagine with me for a minute that a pressure cooker and an air fryer had a baby. That's the Combi. Now, don't get me wrong. The Ninja Combi is not a pressure cooker, but like a pressure cooker, it harnesses the power of steam to cook your food faster than a conventional oven. And like an air fryer, it harnesses the power of convection to cook your food faster than a conventional oven. And when these two cooking methods are combined, the Ninja Combi, as Ninja rightfully claims, can cook a 3-course meal in less than 30 minutes. Now, this Ninja Combi is the 14 and 1. It is the mass market combi that is sold everywhere the Ninja Combi is offered, and it is the product that you will receive if you order directly from Ninja. It offers 14 cooking functions that are divided into 2 cooking modes. Those 2 modes are controlled by a smart switch, and it's this switch right here that I am moving. And the 2 cooking modes are Combi cooker and air fry stovetop. And when this smart switch is in the Combi cooker position, the following cooking functions are available for use. First one is Combi meals. And Combi meals is great when you want to do those 3-course meals in less than 30 minutes. And by 3-course, I mean typically a protein, a grain, and a vegetable. So it can cook all 3 components at the same time in less than 30 minutes. Then you have Combi crisp, which is great when you want to create a nice bark or a crispy skin for a roast or brisket or any fresh or frozen proteins that you want to cook. Then you also have proof, and that is, as the name implies, when you want to proof bread. Then there's also a steam function under Combi cooker, and that's good if you want to steam root vegetables or any other food item that you'd like to steam. There's also a rice and pasta function, and that's great because you can actually cook your rice and pasta without having to drain it. There's also something called Combi bake, which is great when you want to have a baked item achieve a nice rise and light crumb. And what's also good is that you can utilize Combi bake with your box cake mixes and boxed bread mixes. A good rule of thumb in that is that you can go ahead and utilize the temperature directives but cut the actual baking time in half. In fact, when I unpacked my Ninja Combi here, the first thing I did in it was a boxed cake. and typically that box cake was to be baked at 375 for 34 minutes. And as I'm suggesting you do, I went ahead and used the timing and cut them in half. So it was set to bake for 34 minutes. I cut that in half at 17 minutes and utilized the temperature suggestion of 375. And my cake was done in exactly 17 minutes. And it was fabulous. So just remember to cut your actual baking time in half, and you can utilize the temperature settings that are recommended on the box. Now, another important thing with regard to, and I just gotta excuse my little barking dogs and Alexa there. One thing that you need to consider is that when using your Ninja Combi in Combi Cooker mode, you will have, once you press start, you will see progress bars across here. Now, I don't have this plugged in, but when it is across here, all of your messages, it's a nice LED screen, will come across right here where I have my fingers. And so when you press start in the Combi Cooker mode, you will see progress bars. This is not an error. It does not indicate there's anything wrong with your cooker. What it means is that it is building steam. And when the right amount of steam is met, then it will begin to count down to the time that you've set. Okay, so just remember, in the Combi Cooker mode, you're going to see progress bars, and that just means that it is, again, building up steam. Also, in the Combi Bake mode, you will also be required to put a cup of water in the bake pan, and it will utilize that water to build your steam for you. Another important note about this mode is that while it is building up steam, this viewing window is going to cloud up and over with steam. So you're not going to be able to view your food using this mode, because this is going to cloud up with steam, and that's normal. Now, typically within the last 5 minutes of your time, it then will dissipate, begin to dissipate and clear, and you will be able to view your food for the first time. So just keep that in mind. It is not an error. There's nothing wrong with your Combi if it does that. Again, it is just working as designed and building steam to cook your food. So keep that in mind. Now, when this smart switch is in the air fry mode, these cooking functions are available: air fry, bake and roast, and that is a traditional bake and roast. That is, you're not using steam. Broil, pizza, toast, sear and saute, slow cook, and sous vide. Now, in the air fry stovetop mode, this is best for traditional baking, like if you just want to bake cookies and brownies, or bake a roast as you would in your oven. Choose air fry stovetop. Now, another important note is when you are using sear and saute in the Ninja Combi, the door to your Combi must be open. Okay? Now, it doesn't have to be wide open. It can be ajar, just like I'm showing you here, but it must be open to utilize sear and saute in the Ninja Combi. In fact, if you forget this, you will see a message come across here that says open door. So for you utilizing the sear and saute function, just remember that your door must be open during this cooking process. Okay. That also brings up another important point. If you are cooking within the combi and you just want to check the progress, you can go ahead and open this door during the cooking process, check your food, and then close it, and it will resume right where you left off. So you don't have to press start and stop and then restart it to open it. So no, you can go ahead and just open your door, view your food, stir it, whatever you'd like to do, and then once you're done, just close it and it'll resume. So that's a great feature. Also, for the sear and saute, slow cook, and sous vide function, you can actually remove the crisper tray and cook directly in the combi pan. And that is a great segue for me to tell you exactly what you get in your packet. And I'm going to open the door here because I already have the pans in the combi. And I'm going to pull this out here. And it may take a little bit. I'm going to move this back so I can do it. There you go. This is your bake tray. This comes along with your combi. And one thing you also notice, and it might be better if I push it here so you can see, is that within the interior of your combi, it is clearly marked level 1 and level 2. This bake pan should always be in level 1 or at the top. And I'm going to just pull out the next two pieces that you get. This is your crisper tray. And this is what I was referring to when you're using sear and saute, sous vide, or slow cook. You can remove this crisper tray and just utilize this combi pan. This combi pan is always, well, I shouldn't say always, but when utilizing the bake tray, this combi pan is always on the bottom or on level 2. Okay? And this is also where, if you are using the combination cooker and combi bake, where you would put your water in the inside, then use your crisper tray. I'll go ahead and put it in. Use your crisper tray, and then you would place your bake pan here. At least that's one way you can do it. So now I'm going to put these back in just so that I can show you. Now I'm going to tie here. There we go. That's level 2. Sorry about the noise there. But it's gotta go sideways. There we go. And and we're back in business. Okay, a little noisy there, but now, also, you're going to get with your combi a nice instruction guide here. Also, a quick start guide, which shows you how to get up and running and make those 3-course meals. And also what I really love is you get an inspiration guide that has charts for every cooking mode, tells you how to cook various foods across all the different modes, and some great recipes. So it's really great. It'll get you started, and as you know, I'm gonna say this, it's written in a font that's actually readable, so I really appreciate it. And so they've really kind of thought of everything and got you raring to go to right out of the box use it. Now, I purchased this combi directly from Ninja with my own money. It wasn't gifted to me or anything. And I purchased the deluxe set. And if you purchase the deluxe offering from Ninja, you get some additional pieces, which I'm also going to show you now. You get a spoon and spatula. And it's also great because what you don't want to do is use any type of metal utensils or scouring pads to clean your combi, because it has a non-stick coating on it, and you have the potential of destroying the coating. Now, another thing too, before I forget, is all those pieces that I just showed you, your baking pan or your baking tray and combi pan, are all dishwasher safe. So if you need to, you can put those pieces in the dishwasher. Also, if you order the deluxe set, you will get an additional baking pan. And these pieces are great and can be used on the air fry mode, because you also get this air fry stovetop mode. You also get this great Dutch oven, which I really love because you can make larger quantities of food in this beautiful Dutch oven. But it's designed to be used on the air fry stovetop mode, so just keep that in mind. So that is your pack up. Now, there is also another version, and that is the Walmart exclusive version. And the Walmart exclusive version is a 10-in-1. And it has all of the cooking functions that this 14-in-1 has, save for 4. And those 4 that are not in the 10-in-1 are the toast function, the proof function, the broil function, and the sous vide function. So all of the other ones that I listed are there for your use, but the Walmart exclusive version, the 10-in-1, does not have toast, proof, broil, or sous vide. Now, here's some other tips. You want to utilize oven mitts because the combi uses steam, and the steam is very hot and your food gets very hot. So I always have a pair of oven mitts beside my combi when I'm using it, so that they're at the ready. So if I need to take something out, I have it there. So keep that in mind. You also do not want to operate your combi under your cabinets. This appliance will fit under most cabinets. However, it does have these, and I'll turn it a little bit, these steam vents on the side, and you don't want to possibly damage your cabinetry with the hot steam. So while it will fit nicely under your cabinets, while it's in use, I would recommend that you move it out from your cabinets so that the steam does not damage your cabinetry. Now, another important thing, obviously, is price. So, as of this recording, the best price I found for the Walmart 10-in-1 is $169. The best price that I found for the 14-in-1 Ninja Combi without the deluxe pieces was at Amazon, and currently it was $194.99. Full manufacturer's price is $229, and it is worth the $229, but it is also worth your while to do some comparison shopping, because you can find some great deals out there. And that's the 411 on the Ninja Combi.